There's nothing to hide. I know there's not, because I've seen what the case is built on. Let everyone see what true evil is.
She thinks it's a solid case at least, and is saying, show everybody what you have so they can see true evil. Within her capacity of chairman and CEO of Turning Point USA, they could be more transparent about what happened that day. People don't like the stuff that they've seen about Mikey McCoy. They don't like what they've seen about Rob McCoy.
Here's what I've come to believe. Courage is hope in action.
It's officially heating up, and this time, things are getting wild. Candace Owens just went all in on Erika Kirk, dropping receipts that have the internet absolutely losing its mind. She's claiming Erika might actually be part of a hidden strategy meant to boost Turning Point USA's image while secretly pushing Mikey McCoy, Charlie's longtime right-hand man, into the spotlight as his quiet replacement. Yeah, the same Mikey McCoy who was standing just a few feet away when that tragic moment went down. Cameras caught everything.
Give assurance to people that Turning Point USA is continuing, and it is. I mean, we are so blessed to have more work than we even could ever dream of. I mean, it's beautiful.
What's got everyone freaking out is how Mikey barely reacted. No shock, no panic, just calmly walked off, phone in hand, like nothing happened. Viewers are calling it one of the coldest, most suspicious reactions ever caught on video. And while TPUSA leaders rush to defend Erika and Mikey, they're showing zero interest in finding real answers about what happened to Charlie. It's like they're desperate to move on without addressing the elephant in the room.
I mean, I've received an unbelievable amount of emails from people that are convinced that Charlie's actually still alive, right? And it's not sad because those people are crazy. They're actually reacting to the lack of emotion and the lack of drive that is coming out of Turning Point USA to figure out who killed him. Yeah, that is how absurd they are acting. Just move on. Just donate to Turning Point USA. This is what Charlie would want. And that's his legacy.
Meanwhile, Candace Owens isn't letting this slide. She's out here doing the digging that nobody inside the circle seems brave enough to touch, connecting dots, exposing leaks, and sharing clips that only make the mystery deeper. Every new drop from her just adds more chaos to the mix. And while all this is happening, Erika's acting totally unbothered, already talking about her next chapter.
Have been my advice for Erika in a stage of grieving to go from being the widow to being the CEO and the chairman of the company. If I was running the company, I would have said, let's put in place an interim CEO, right? Someone below Justin Strife, I think, was the COO. I would have put in an interim CEO and allowed people to figure things.
Insiders say she's busy lining up new projects, interviews, and events like nothing ever happened. Some fans say she's just trying to move forward, but others think it's way too soon. Almost cold. Either way, the internet's divided, and the noise around Erika, Mikey, and Candace just keeps getting louder by the minute.
The defense wants to ban cameras in the courtroom. How do you feel about that?
There were cameras all over my husband when he was murdered. There have been cameras all over my friends and family mourning. There have been cameras all over me, analyzing my every move, analyzing my every smile, my every tear. We deserve to have cameras in there. Why not be transparent? There's nothing to hide. I know there's not, because I've seen what the case is built on. Let everyone see what true evil is. This is something that could impact a generation and generation.
But now, things are taking a darker turn. Sources say Erika's panicking behind the scenes because Candace refuses to back off.
The entire issue and the energy right now is that people, irrespective of what's happening on paper, don't believe the story. They don't believe the story. And you are, and of course, this is only a snippet of the interview, so I'm sure more will be said here. But I'm getting that you have seen the case. You think it's a solid case. She thinks it's a solid case at least, and is saying, show everybody what you have so they can see true evil. Within her capacity of chairman and CEO of Turning Point USA, they could be more transparent about what happened that day. People don't like the stuff that they've seen about Mikey McCoy. They don't like what they've seen about Rob McCoy. They don't like the history of Rob and Mikey McCoy and their involvement here. They don't like the video of Terrell. They don't believe what time text messages were sent or when the phone calls took place. Rob McCoy is lying. In the areas that you can control the transparency, I think doing that would be beneficial to Turning Point USA, because I don't think Turning Point USA.
Candace is out here dropping screenshots, emails, and receipts that allegedly connect Erika and certain Turning Point USA insiders to some serious behind-the-scenes manipulation. Instead of answering questions, the group's reportedly trying to shut her down, throwing around legal threats and even hinting at a gag order. That move alone has people asking, what are they trying so hard to hide? But Candace isn't backing down, not even close.
And my husband's chief of staff, the amazing.
She just came out with even more documents, this time tying top Fuse officials to shady activity. And it's not looking good. Now, it's not just Erika or her Romanian Angels Foundation under fire. This mess is expanding fast. Candace even hinted that Tyler Bauer, Fuse's COO, might have been crossing serious lines at work and getting caught up in questionable overseas deals that could blow up big time.
And I'm watching. The minute Charlie was shot, he called me, says, Dad, Charlie's been shot in the neck. Please call every pastor and pray. I said, okay, son. He has wits about him. He was just directing. He had blood all over.
Candace Owens isn't holding back anymore. She's publicly calling out Erika Kirk for what she calls a PR makeover, instead of real accountability. Candace says Erika's acting more like a brand ambassador for Turning Point's new image than a grieving widow seeking answers about what really happened to Charlie. Her blunt comments went viral, with many agreeing Erika's upbeat tone feels off given how recent her husband's death was. Things escalated fast after Erika's calm interview with Jesse Waters, where she said she's accepted the official explanation. Candace immediately fired back, accusing her of protecting people inside Turning Point USA, hinting that the truth about that September 10th incident might still be buried. She even named names, calling out Mikey McCoy, the same man Erika once praised, after footage showed him walking away from the scene without reacting. Online sleuths say his calm behavior looks suspicious, especially since later claims about his helping don't match the video evidence. Candace also dragged in Tyler Bauer, Fuse's COO, linking him to shady rumors about staff misconduct and sketchy charity ties in Ukraine that weirdly mirror Erika's Romanian Angels Foundation. Viewers are connecting dots and questioning if this whole story was controlled from the start. Now, insiders say the people Candace called out are hitting back hard, even trying to discredit her by claiming she's unstable. But instead of backing down, Candace is doubling down, insisting she just wants the truth about Charlie's death. So, what do you think? Is Candace exposing something real or just stirring drama?